Alright. Oh my god.
Not this time.
Doing a Hades run with a shield after having a long day at the work and doing this thing after having to do personal tasks. And now I'm doing this. My brain scrambled, so I think I'm gonna be a lot more over the place than before. Yeah, I'm not gonna go with the freaking crystal beam. I'm so tempted to just make a freaking Steven Universe reference, even though I have never watched the show in its entirety. I think I only watched like clips of the show here and there when at least when the show was still going on, just because like, you know, classmates and stuff that I had in high school who actually do watch the show were like, OMG, like like, I was about to say Ghostbusters, but I was gonna say like, I was about to be like, OMG, like Steven Universe is such a great show and blah blah blah. I personally never really got into it, but I just watched the occasional clip here and there just for context. So then I could essentially understand context and keep up with conversations whenever they talked about Steven Universe. That's about the extent of it, really. And yeah, I don't plan on watching the entire show. Plus, wasn't there like a movie and then like kind of like a, I guess, continuation season show thing after the movie or something? I don't know. Ah, man, that was a thing in of itself.
Right on cue.
Though, speaking of shows, one show I should actually really truly get back into is Ruby. Cause I remember watching the first 4 volumes, and I think I watched volume 4 when it was fairly new.
Stronger, noble cousin, and the blessings I now offer ought to make you stronger
And
still.
I think, actually, I don't know what caused me to stop watching it. Maybe it was just like I got so busy and I was watching other shows at the time, like
Your wisdom guide me.
the Netflix original Castlevania, and also watching the anime Seven Deadly Sins, which that was definitely an anime that exists. It's definitely, I would say it's definitely decent overall. And also, speaking of anime, I'm not sure if this video is going to go up before I talk about it, but I know there's an episode of, I guess not really an episode, but like more so a video of Splatoon 3 that I did, where I essentially said that one of the songs that the recently added at the time sounded like something out of Cowboy Bebop. I actually did sit down and watch the entirety of the original Cowboy Bebop. Also, hello, yes, Aphrodite. Hello, yes, I know, hi.
What is it, love? Are you still having problems with the dead? I swear, you'd think they had enough of me in life.
But anyway, I actually did go and watch the entirety of the original Cowboy Bebop, and that... How did I sleep on that show for so long? Why did I sleep on that show for so long? Seriously! Oh my god! That was such a good experience. But also, like... At the time I was watching it, I was talking to some coworkers, and I was saying like, hey, I was gonna watch the original Cowboy Bebop before I watch the live-action remake. And they were saying, dude, trust me, do not watch the live-action version. It is bad, it is not worth your time. You're better off watching something else, so...
Of Olympus.
That's pretty much where I stopped after I got done watching the original. Because, you know, if people are saying it's like not really that good, I should really just avoid it, because like I don't want to waste my time on something I am not going to enjoy. I made that mistake once as a kid when the live-action version of Avatar: The Last Airbender hit theater, at least came to theaters, like, what was it, 2009? And I remember at the time, you know, before watching the movie, being really excited to watch it, and then going to watch it in theaters and just being all like, what the hell did I just watch? This was not Avatar: The Last Airbender, this was crap. And I think that actually opened my eyes to the whole fact that, you know, there can be bad shows in movies. But yeah, anyway, back on the whole topic of Ruby before I just devolved into this nonsense and whatnot. I remember watching Volume 4 of Ruby back when it came out, which I want to say was 2016, if I remember correctly. And I just remember, like, the animation just really jumping up in terms of quality. But honestly, I barely remember anything of it, and I believe there's, like, what, 9 volumes now? So, like, while, yeah, I could very well just go and watch Volume 5 and just watch the rest of the show. I think what would make more sense is going back to the very beginning and just watching the entire thing. So I think it's just more, I think the only thing that's really stopping me or making me hesitant is trying to find a way to watch the entirety of Ruby, you know, start to finish, while also making sure that I watch them in chronological order, and also making sure that I do actually watch every single episode. Also, Leia, hello. Hello, Lele. Hold on. Oh. Hello, baby. I has very cuddly cat. Leia is very cuddly. Yes, hello, Lele. Are you baby? Are you cuddly babies? Are you being a cuddle bean? Is that what you're doing right now while I'm trying to play the video game? The answer is yes. If you know anything about very cuddly cats, like if you know anything about very like cats that are very cuddly, you'll know that they want cuddles all the time and are very affectionate and they're very, very wholesome and just a big bean, big cuddle bean.
So close.
Leia is purring. Like, I'm not even petting Leia, and they're just purring.
Every time.
Leia, why are you being a cuddle bean? Why are you, Leia? Why do you have to be such a cuddle bean? What drives the nature of the cuddly?
Stay dead.
What drives your desire to be the cuddle bean that you are, Lele? I might as well go with one of these options while I'm trying to take care of the very cuddly cuddle bean known as Lele. Lele, what do you have to say about Kieran, huh? Huh? Should I get something else from the store, Lele? No? Okay, then I'll move on. Thank you, Lele. Thank you for your input. hey, Megara.
Why must we always have to fight?
Alright, fighting Meg with the shield is going to be interesting because I have a cat, first off. A very cuddly cat. Yes, hello, meow meow. Meow meow lele. And also the shield is something that exists. Leia, why are you trying to slip out of my lap? I'm trying to keep you sated with all the cuddles in the entire world that you could ever desire. Yes. How am I not have I not depleted half of Meg's health by now? Leia, why are you doing the thing? I doubt it's gonna pick up the microphone. But Leia is purring loudly because they love cuddles. I don't know why, but they always purr so loudly whenever I'm cuddling them. The fact that they're just sitting here while I'm playing this game and talking is a thing. Lele. Oh man. Leia, why are you so cute? Why are you so cute? Why are you good to be so cuddly? There's probably gonna be so many people watching this being all like, what the frick is Retro Wolf going on about now? Why is he talking like this? Why is he talking like that to his own cat? Also, why does he have a cat and referring to himself in third person right now? The answer is, let's just say, figurative brain rot, no thoughts, head empty, long day at work, and my brain.
Mine now.
And, I tired. Basically, I tired. Very tired. Leia.
Well, Father.
Leia, can you tell the entirety of Asphodel to behave so I can get through this? Hmm? Can you? Can you? Hmm?
Love that sulfur.
Alright, now's your chance, Leia.
I know you're out there, Mother.
You'd rather just sit here on my lap, Leia, and just purr and be cuddly. Yeah, that's that's pretty much the extent of what Leia is doing right now. Lele, why you like this? Why you like this, Lele? Why you be this cuddly, huh? Why you cuddly, huh? Gotta fight the things and do all of the stuff. Yeah. I'm saying the things that don't make no sense because the brain rot is real, Lele. I only have 2 boons right now. Oh my god. How have I done the thing? How have I made it this far? Actually, no, I shouldn't say how have I made it this far. I've done it before. It is possible. Also, Leia, you are shedding a lot of fur. It's probably just, summer season, standard cat things where just cats shed a lot of fur in the summer to try to, make sure they don't overheat or anything, I think. Honestly, that's the reason why. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a cat expert, do not quote me. Okay, I think Leia's done with the cuddles for now. They have essentially gone onto the ground floor on their terms and pretty much just chilling on the floor next to me. Leia, you doing alright, babies? Hmm?
Here comes a little boost to get you up and out of there in no time, boss.
Man.
Time to pick up the pace.
Frick. How do I move on from talking about having a cat just essentially, like, sit in my... essentially want cuddles all the frickin' time to just essentially talking about playing the game Hades, because, like, I have nothing, man. I got nothing. Maybe I don't really need to, like, talk about the game. I think by now I've essentially just made this, like, kind of random topic podcast type thing, you know? Of course I get freaking Aphrodite again. God. How? I'm sure someone, like, likes Aphrodite as a character. Me personally, I find Aphrodite alright, you know. I'd say in terms of, like, favorite characters in the game, I'd say Aphrodite is, like, mid-tier at best for me. Excuse me. But anyway, that's just my personal take on the whole thing. You do not have to agree with me if you do not want to. That is perfectly acceptable. Honestly, with the Chaos Shield, I think I'd rather have this set up for the mid-boss than the frickin' Spectres things, you know, that show the purple energy balls or whatever. You know what I'm talking about, right? Also, can I get rid of this freaking Gorgon head that's not at all Medusa? Come on, just a little bit more. Can please don't. Oh, thank God it didn't show up in the lava. I've had it show up in the lava before. What do I even do here? I think Special was the best choice here.
Took a beating, I guess.
Oh, I can't even do Chaos because my health is too low. Also, I think Leia is currently underneath my bed right now. Yeah, the bed I have right now, it's essentially propped up just enough to where, like, there's enough room for Leia to just kind of crawl underneath and just have, like, a little cubby area to hide in. I don't mind, honestly. You know, as long as they're being careful and safe and whatnot. I could really care less, because, like, you know, something I wanted to make sure that the cat, you know, wanted to make sure that the cat has, like, a safe place to hide. I remember at my dad's house taking care of the cat that I have called Lucas, who he is a bicolored cat, you know, black and white cat, 2 colors, bicolor. The technical term for the cat.
The one thing
And
singing, hon, is
I remember having, like, graduation parties at my dad's house, and, you know, Lucas, normally being a very shy cat around new people, you know, he usually is very shy around new people, but once he warms up to, you know, someone who's considered to be new, he doesn't really mind, but like if there's a lot of loud noise, a lot of commotion, he tends to be very afraid and skittish. That's just how he normally is. Like that's how he was ever since a little kid of like a few months. And you know, I remember having to take him up into one of the bedrooms on the upper floors in order to get him away from like all the crowds and all the commotions, because it was being held like both inside and outside, like graduation parties to be specific. And you know, just to have like sort of like a quiet place for Lucas to go to. And he's been doing that ever since, from what I've noticed, and I think he's grateful for that. Also, what is Leia up to, man? I think Leia's having the late night zoomies. Yep, late night zoomies. That's what it is. Yeah. I would go and check up on Lele, but I'm sure Lele's fine. I sound like a bad cat owner. I promise I'm actually a lot better than I make myself out to sound right now. Ah, frick, that's defiance. I think what it is really is Leia just probably having the late night zoomies, and that's what I'm hearing in the background, all that commotion and whatnot. Anyone else who has cats that have whose cats do the freaking zoomies, you know, like where they just kind of like run around and just like sit around and just act all wild and whatnot. Also, I wish I had more Athena boons right now, because Athena's abilities, boons, they're so great. That's the way I just said, it's so great, man. Good. So many freaking heads to get rid of, man. Come on, just gotta get rid of, like, what, 2 more? 1 more now? Now I just have the main one to get rid of. Right. Yeah, I guess now is a good time of any to use this. I doubt it's really gonna make much of a difference right now. Or I guess it will. Never mind, I stand corrected.
That's all the heads. Never enough.
What am I gonna get here? I think this is one of the only boss rooms you can ever fish in. If I'm not mistaken anyway, because I doubt you can fish in the Fury Sisters boss room chamber. And I doubt you can fish in the Colosseum, you know, where you fight Theseus and Asterius. And I think that was the only time you could ever, like, fish in a boss room. Interesting. Now to escape through Elysium. I definitely have to say, I definitely love the greenery here. Just this whole scenery here, man, it's just... it's definitely a place where I could take a nap in, man. Yeah, that's all I have to say, really. Man, like I said before, I am tired as frick. I'm tired as frick, boy. I don't know why I'm trying to make myself sound like Hank Hill from King of the Hill, but that's what I'm trying to do right now. Speaking of Hank Hill, I don't remember if I ever mentioned this in a video, but I know, at least as far last time I checked, there's a Hank Hill VTuber that exists. And I was just like, wait, this can't be real. And I saw it, like, this is actually real. What the frick? I'm not sure if it's still around, but, like, it was definitely something to witness. And I think I remember, like, the person who was doing the VTubing, they were playing a Fire Emblem game from what I remember. Like, it's been so long, you know, I could be getting some of the information wrong, so, you know, keep in mind, do not quote me on this. Poseidon, what abilities do you have now?
It can all be yours. Eventually, at least. I have just 3 for now.
Yeah. Do I do Rupture? Actually, yeah, I think the attack would have been the better option in this case, just to have some kind of attack ability. I've gone this long without an attack boon. Like, man. Is a god call, or is... Well, it's technically a god aid. I just call it a god call because, like, you're calling on the god or goddess for help. It's like, hey, I need your help. Please help me in these trying times. I keep sipping and zooming and burping. Alright, frig, I forgot, it's a Chaos Shield, so Chaos can sometimes talk to you. I forgot about that. What do I pick here? Yeah, sure, why not?
Let's go, Aegis.
This
ought to help.
Somehow I had a Death Defiance replenished here in this world, Kairon. Man, Kairon, stop skimping on me with those Death Defiances, man. One thing I definitely have been noticing this specific run anyway is that the Chaos Shield can actually block some attacks, so maybe I could try that out against Theseus and Asterius, maybe? Possibly? Hopefully? I don't know. Anyway, what I'm trying to... Actually, no, what am I trying to get out? I was going to transition that into being all like... blah blah blah, something what I'm trying to get at speech or whatnot, but... I don't have anything, so I should just stop before I say something dumb that makes absolutely no goddamn sense. You know? As a coworker once told me, a wise man once said, nothing. And that's advice that I actually take into consideration, you know? Sometimes you don't need to say something.
Good enough to eat.
It's funny how I'm saying something in order to say that sometimes you don't need to say anything. I don't know.
I wonder something, Short One. You keep coming back. I don't know why. You're trying to get out of here, aren't you? But something's killing you up there.
You've deduced more or less correctly, Asterius. And yes, let's say there are some challenges remaining once I get out of Elysium, though I'd best say no more of it than that.
That's fine. It's good to know you've fallen just as often as I have. I may not be the one to kill you, but I'll soften you up for whoever does.
Honestly, Asterius seems like the more honorable fighter compared to Theseus. And even if like the whole like honorable fighter thing may not entirely be true, he's definitely a lot more humble than Theseus, which I can definitely respect. Also, man, he was following me around for a while, man, jeez Louise. Holy frick. Dude is relentless. So, wasn't it, at least according to Greek mythology, wasn't Theseus the one who slayed, at least who had vanquished Asterius, the bull of Minos? And at least while they were alive on the mortal realm, and in this game anyway, Theseus was just like, you know what, I'm gonna train you up, bro, don't worry, I got you. But, you know, Theseus still being the cocky bastard that he is, and having a shield and a spear at the same time. Frick, man. Man, just so many things and all of the stuff, and I forgot what I was going to say. Let's just go and do all this and do all the stuff. Let's just surfing safari with me. I'm close to losing another defiance, and I am nervous. I do not want to lose another. Please just be defeated already, Asterius. Please. You're close. There you are. There we go. That was kind of rough.
Got him that time.
Let's see what we got here. Oh my god, yes! Oh my god, yes! Yes. Even if I end up wasting the Death Defiance, I at least have a bit more of a chance of surviving longer, which is what I need. It is what I need, is my precious. Deep-a-deep-a-doo. Speaking of Lord of the Rings references, and also Hobbit, latest references to the Hobbit, because that's also part of the whole Lord of the Rings universe. I remember there was a, I think it was like a acting class I took in high school for like part of the curriculum in order to graduate at the time. There was a group project that you know everyone had to do in the acting class, and you essentially have to pick a class partner in order to act out a scene. And so, you know, I you know, the partner I went with, we were like, hey, you know, let's work together, and I think we ended up settling on the scene from The Hobbit where they were, I think it was like Bilbo Baggins meets Gollum for the first time, and they're doing the whole riddles, and basically, you know, we were practicing the scene, and I think it was like we had a few days at least class days in order to practice the scene. In order like at least before we had to go and at least perform said scene in front of the class. Well, you know, at the high school I went to, classes essentially lasted 50 minutes. It was not an hour, it was I think it was like 50 minutes or so. And after, like, I don't know, maybe a couple of, like, 1 or 2 days of practicing the same scene over and over again, me and the group partner I had at the time had pretty much memorized the scene so much we could do it without the script, and could just essentially at least could get close to essentially reciting the entire script and each other's parts, like both our own parts and each other's parts, in our sleep. And eventually we were like, you know what, this is getting boring, let's make it a bit of a fun challenge. And so, you know, us being high school students, we decided to do the challenge known as in my bed or in my pants. Whereas it was like you had to end every single sentence with the phrase in my bed or in my pants. So, like, you know, you would say a sentence and you would say, you know, sentence in my bed. That's basically how I remember it being played. And then afterward, I think it was like the losing conditions was if you did not say it, you lost. So I'm not sure if that was actually the losing conditions. I honestly don't remember.
Let's see who's
Anyways, back on track. We basically did both the in my bed challenge and in my pants challenge at the same time. Not in class, mind you. We didn't actually take it to like essentially to like not safe for work extent because we didn't want to get freaking expelled or were sent to jail. But like, we did the whole thing where like we ended every sentence in my bed or in my pants. I'm just saying that to clarify for video purposes, anyways. So we're doing both of those challenges at the same time, and you know, I got to like my part of the script, and of course I was playing the part of Gollum. Because I wanted to do the voice, my precious. Of course, I can't really do it that well because I'm freaking tired and I think my voice is kind of shot after all these years. But I essentially ended like the riddle of the mountain with the phrase, in my pants. I don't know what spurred me to do that at the time, but I got my group partner to just figuratively die laughing, and I was just like, I have succeeded in my mission to make both my classmate and my group partner laugh. I have successfully made someone laugh. My mission is complete for today. Though the real mission right now is trying to escape the Underworld right now and not lose any death defiances to Theseus Mysterious, because Theseus is a cheating motherfucker piece of shit. That's right, I said it. I said what I said in a video. Man. Frick, man.
Is your weak sense of resolve already shaken?
Ares, that's where you've been all this time. You've been helping out Theseus. Damn it. Come on, I just want to have Theseus, not Theseus, but Ares' abilities again. Oh, Theseus is almost done. There we go. I finally got rid of that bastard. Yeah, he's a bit of a bastard in this fight. Let's be real here. Not just to get rid of Asterius. I am surprised I've not lost Death Defiance yet. I hope it stays that way. Because honestly, fighting against Asterius is not that difficult. It's trying to fight him alongside Theseus, and then also trying to get rid of Theseus is a problem. Let me rephrase. It's trying to get rid of Theseus while avoiding Asterius is what makes it challenging.
The show out in the stands.
Because fighting Asterius honestly isn't that difficult because you can easily avoid Asterius. Theseus, on the other hand, has the whole freaking god call like you do. And then also has the freaking shield and spear. And it's just... I swear, Theseus is a freaking pain in the ass fight. Doesn't matter how many times I do escape attempts,
The temple.
it's always a pain in the ass to try to do. So, I'm full on health, I'm fishing, I have all my Death Defiances, I'm sitting good for now. I hope that cockiness does not be the end of me.
It's a skipper, all right. Should check this way.
Is there like a tell for knowing which room the satyr sack is gonna be in, or is it just like supposed to be random and you're supposed to guess like which room the satyr sack is gonna be in to try to escape and get past Cerberus? Does anybody know? Because if anyone knows, please let me know down in the comments. I would actually love to know. Excuse me. Also, you know, if there's any topics that you just, you know, want to hear me essentially ramble on about in these kinds of videos, let me know as well, you know? Because these videos are going to end up being long, let's be real here. So if they're going to end up being long, I want to make sure that I have plenty of stuff to talk about. Of course, I don't want to talk about any personal topics because I don't want to reveal too much.
No, anything but the tiny vermin.
And now I have to fight this tiny vermin. I hate this freaking tiny vermin. It's such a pain in the ass to fight. I swear it is actually a pain in the ass to try to fight because I can always spawn in larger rats. And the larger rats can spit out the freaking poison. And also the tiny vermin can just move around everywhere and crawl on the ground. This is such a dumb freaking fight. Just why? Why is it a thing that exists, man? Just why? I think I have like a little bit of a little over a third of its health down by now. At least trying to get close to half anyway. Problem is freaking poison everywhere and the freaking tiny vermin keeps moving around and I don't know where it's at. So honestly, I'd rather fight the tiny vermin than have to freaking play some of the stages in the Batman plug and play game, which I have recorded and commentated all those videos as of this recording anyway. I don't know when those are going to go up anyway. I should at least try to decide when at some point in time. But yeah, those are pretty much done. Well, I mean, aside from like a few editing, like, and audio balancing things, one struggle, like one thing that did rise when I was editing, at least, not editing, but like recording the commentary, was when I had it all set up
I think.
in the, at least when I had it connected, you know, through the AVI to HDMI connector that I have for that kind of stuff, I noticed that it only recorded through like the right audio port. Like it didn't do left audio and right audio, it was only right audio. So like, to kind of like briefly explain, when you have like, when you're listening to stuff like through headphones or earbuds or whatever, there's like there's left earbud and right earbud, and it, you know, for the most part, usually it'll go through both the left and the right ears. In the case of the AVI to HDMI converter that I had, when I had the Batman plug and play thing set up, it only had the one side, and was, you know, the right side of the audio. Didn't have the left side. Like it didn't have the plug-in for the left side of the audio.
Sold.
So when I had recorded it, it only recorded it on the right side. Well, I'm not sure if I should just, like, I'm leaning more so towards the side of just leaving it as is, to kind of give it like that, you know, authentic plug and play experience. Just so then, you know, anyone who ends up watching it, like, knows, like, hey, you know, this is actual, like, hardware equipment. And yes, I actually did use the actual plug-and-play device that was plugged in through the AVI to HDMI converter that I had, because, you know, most technology nowadays, I believe, uses HDMI just because of like how technology has advanced at this point. You know, I doubt a lot of stuff nowadays is going to use the AVI, like the whole like red, yellow, white connection, like that whole like CRT connection thing or whatever. Because like of how technology is at this point. So, you know, I had purchased that AVI to HDMI converter so that, you know, if I ever had the need to record something that, you know, didn't have HDMI plug-in capabilities, I could do that and not have to worry about like buying, like searching around and buying like tons and tons of equipment, when I could just say, hey, I have the equipment right here. Like I have the little thing right here that I can just plug in and say, hey, you know, I have the thing, it's right here. I just go beep boop plug, you know, connect here, click there, and then we're good. So that's why I had that. And now that I had it all recorded, I'm just tempted to just leave it as is, because like, I'm afraid of messing up the audio in,
Place.
at least when editing the videos,
Yum.
and
Let's just go down this SATA
you know,
hole.
potentially having it off sync, because I don't want the audio, at least the game audio, to be off sync from the actual game itself.
Remember something for us, Zagreus. A frozen heart holds
So I
no
think I
value
just
on it all.
kind of want to leave it as is.
Right, oh Aphrodite.
Now that I think about it, no, before I actually just jump in head first and start editing it.
And then begin to beat with renewed
Also, I think I might go for this duo. I think it, yeah, I might as well go for it because of the,
mortals, the poor things.
well, what was it, the fateful thing stuff. Also, hello, Leia. Have you come to visit me again? Hey, Leia. Where you go? Where you go, baby? Come here.
Thanks, family.
Come here, babies.
I can use this.
Come here, Lele. Hello, Lele. Oh, come here, baby. Oh, hello. Hello. Yes, I call Leia, you know,
Random enchantments.
just cat nicknames. You know, cat owners will understand just giving cats nicknames. Right, Lele? Right, little Miss Lele? Am I right or am I wrong? Yeah.
See you, boy.
You gonna help me fight Hades? Wanna help me fight Hades, Lele?
Get you for last time, Father.
Wanna help me fight Hades? Huh? Let's do this, Lele. Let's go and fight Hades, the god of the dead.
I don't think I'll ever get accustomed to the breeze.
No matter how quickly you're able to get here, I shall be waiting.
Do. I definitely do love the song called God of the Dead. Seriously. This is, like, this whole entire soundtrack is basically just video game metal. Oh, frick. What? Oh man. Wait a second, there's a cast track to me now, instead of tracking towards, you know, the, whatever opponent I'm fighting. Oh, frick. That's gonna be a thing. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to change up my entire strategy now. And also make sure that I stop running out of Death Defiances. Seriously, Retro, come on, man. Come on. Gotta be around here. Gotta do the thing. Do the thing. Do it now. Alright. To whom are you summoning from the underground? Honestly, this is not a bad setup in terms of the wretched shades you're summoning, my dude. Could be a lot worse, you know? Could be summoning the warriors from Elysium, who I have so weirdly dubbed in the past as shield bros. Whereas like those warriors with the shields that are just kind of annoying to try to fight. I don't even know where I got the whole term of shield bros from anyway. I think it's just like, bro, stop doing that thing with the shield. So I think it's just, I think that's maybe where it extended from. Maybe, I don't know. So with that, and now it's God Aid. Let's go. Honestly, in terms of fighting against Hades, I think Poseidon's aid is kind of meh, in all honesty. Alright, time for another bout of this. Ah, frick, didn't block that one. And there goes another Death Defiance. Frick, I only have one Death Defiance left. 2 more attempts to go before I am done and lost. Frick, this is chaotic, man. Let's just go. Get rid of that shade first. Now let's focus the attention more on Hades himself. Oh. Right, the shield can block. Frick, man, I forgot about that. Problem is, I'm on my last attempt. My last chance. And if I'm not careful, I am going to end up losing. I'm so close to phase 2, and the problem is, this is only the first phase. I have like one more phase after this, and like a whole health bar to get through. Seems like it was enough. Come on, there we go. That's down. Alright, phase 2, health almost recovered? Or maybe fully recovered, I don't know. Crap. Might as well do the thing. I'm glad that the special for the shield works as well for getting rid of those freaking pots, man. I believe those pots actually refill his health, if I'm not mistaken. And looks like they're back. Great. Oh, frick.
You're stubborn, boy. However, so am I.